Good morning. It's so good to talk to you, and I'm glad that you invited me to become part of the entourage that will ultimately secure the viewing public the feeling that they are part and parcel of this contingent. What was the question?
Yes, the question, Professor.
No, we just said good morning.
We just said good morning, actually. But,
well, good morning. Good morning.
But it's a good question. If you good morning.
What was the question?
You're in New York.
Yes, I live in New York.
What are you doing currently? Where can we see you? When can we see you?
Well, I'm having a marvelous time. I'm doing Shakespeare at the Stratford Theater in Connecticut this season.
Are you?
We're doing The Taming of the Shrew. Now, it's a Shakespearean play written by William. Well, the name is unimportant because what is a name?
What is a name?
A name constitutes an identity which can be visualized to the extent that if the aberration isn't clear and the surf seems to be turbulent, all you have to do is qualify for the same measures that make it possible for Regan. By the way, the reason that I can't appear with you this year on your 100 stars is because I'm being with the greatest star in the world. Of course, he doesn't admit it, nor does anyone else concede the fact that Ronnie, whose wife looks so real, she looks real. I imagine if she fell on her face, it would crack. But that's beside the point. The thing is that I'm with Ronnie this year, and I can't be with anyone else. If Ronnie goes, then we're lost.
I see.
Have we just been turned down?
Somewhere in the context of that, I think he has a valid excuse. Now, Professor Irwin Corey, can we seek your help? What we'd like to know is, do you have any answer as to why some 16 stars now have come up with what seem to be flimsy excuses for not being with us?
Well, I don't want to appear to be a spokesman for those who have turned down an offer to expose the talent which is so necessary and needed in these turbulent times, that those who reject your offer make it impossible for the rest of the society to appreciate the contributions. I feel that people like Charlton Hester, who has to be at his chariot for any beck and call, since he is going to Libya to protect our rights, and we need him at Guam, because Guam is our shooting off place for protection of the entire hemisphere, including New Zealand and Timbuktu and various African states which we are not yet in possession of, but will ultimately find that the world will feel secure by proliferating the weapons in order to reduce them later.
You know, Frank is nodding in agreement, Professor.
I think that thoroughly explains it.
And I totally understand, and I think it'll give us an opportunity tomorrow, or rather Monday when we invite someone, to have a better understanding of why we're getting shafted.
No, you're not getting shafted. The rejection is not so much as to you personally, because your attraction is sublime. It is those who unfortunately feel that the important prerequisites for any consternation is to alleviate the sufferings of those who up until the past have made sure that the waters parted. If it wasn't for dear Charlton Hester, the Jews would have been drowned.
I see. Professor!
Here we are.
You've lost Frank. You've lost Frank.
Oh, I feel so much better.
I think you could charge by the hour for this kind of therapy. We've completely lost him.
Well, I think it's right. And you tell Grover Sales that I'm with him 100%.
Right.
Did Banducci get married again?
Yes.
Isn't that marvelous?
Yes.
I understand he forgot to pay the band, the check out. When he got married anyway.
When are you coming back out here?
Geez, I'm going to be out in San Francisco. I'm thinking about, after I get through with the chore in Connecticut.
Well, when you're through,
then we're taking it on a tour.
Will you come visit us?
You better believe it.
All
On
right.
the 4th of July, you can't make it, though.
No, the 4th of July I won't.
Okay.